right there.
I'm going to say that ball had to carry on that line about 275, 80 yards.
This marvelous triangle. His left shoulder, his right shoulder, and his arms and the club form this beautiful triangle that he carries deep into the backswing. He was influenced, as so many were, by the golf swing of Jack Nicklaus and by the book Golf My Way that Jack Nicklaus wrote. He's trying to get as much width in his backswing as he can, and the idea is that you're going to get as full a shoulder turn, as wide of turn as you can, and you're going to create space. Space gives you time, time gives you power. Another thing you'll notice that as Greg Norman comes down, of course, his downswing is going to be more narrow than his backswing, but as he moves into his left side, that creates the angle between his left arm and the club head. That's a marvelous angle. Left arm, the club shaft, and the club head. But what Greg Norman does is he moves into his left side so well, you won't see Greg Norman's left foot popping up on the inside. He's moved to his left side perfect. That foot is still flat on the ground, and then he releases the club. And this is a characteristic of the greatest drivers of all time. Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus, certainly. They felt like they were throwing the club head at the ball. You hear so many players these days talk about angle and lag, and you do yourself a disservice if you try to create a lot of lag. Lag comes about as a consequence of moving to your left side in a rhythmic fashion. And as you can see, Greg Norman has done a marvelous job of releasing the club head. It may have felt like he threw the club head at the ball, but it lined up perfectly at impact. And that's why he was one of the greatest drivers in the history of this game.